6.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop paper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
7070 callers. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, free up.
Hail to the Panthers. Hail Big Tony.
4 a.m. and I know.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Commanders. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Another carry for Robinson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Get set, get set. Go ahead, go ahead. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcasting, my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun handoff to Amani Kanda. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out. This way.
Now pitch it to Robinson. Washington touchdown! The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown! Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now for the first time, here's the rookie from Oregon State. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready, ready. Cut.
Now Love on the play fake. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Shot, 17. Here we go. Set 10, block.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set, ready. Watch out, Lil. 60 red. Hey, go steal. Red, yellow. Hey, green. Edo blue. Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Taking a deep shot here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Black Ultra. 10 cycles. Check.
Quick throw right side. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Get set. Get set.
Now Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Outside. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down, Purdy to throw. He brings it in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Outside. 18. Watch out. 21. Back, blitz.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Offense up to the line fast. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. the tackle at the 38. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Landover right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on 4th down.
18, watch out!
Watch twins.
Yellow.
Purdy throwing here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's go now. Flag blue. Yellow, 22.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left.
Ready.
Love with it on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and on a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Running right with Mitchell. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throw. Here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
Okay, ready? There, cut.
Setting him on the dime. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Namdi Matabike making that stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Cut, you. Real good 50. Cut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Red, cycle. Ready, black ultra. Black, 95.
They're going to go. It's Love. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Get set, get set. 18. Pass, swing, tango, tango, tango.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
First down throw by Purdy. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Panthers pick this one up. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just get the sack. We'll get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Right, 97. Here we go.
Play action, Love. Connects on the crosser. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Carolina.
Come on, set. 45. Set.
Play fake, it's Love. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Set. Ready?
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Panthers facing a deficit near the break. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches.
Get set. Here we go. Here we go. 18. What's up? Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. Into the red zone. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Watch out!
Yes, let's get it.
Here's Robinson. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Trucks a defender. And he takes the return out of bounds.
First down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready, ready. Set.
Love from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll give the Panthers a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Love out of the shotgun. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the set.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Red. Black on 6. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Green jack. Here we go, set. Yellow, 40, drill green. Black shot. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Looking to throw. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 25. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 22 middle. 52 blue.
Takes the handoff, now low. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready. Drill green.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh my goodness, I have never seen a kicker make one from this far away. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
The kick is good.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Calvin Austin on the return.
Calvin Austin on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
87, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They're in the long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Austin. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has a man. It's Brooks. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. Now it's Purdy. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Staying with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
48-yard line.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Running left is Robinson. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get set. I got him. Hey, mama. 21. Check. Lucky.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. Oh, goes haywire, fumble. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Fails to find his running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Go ahead. 18. What's up? Go up.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. You look underneath here. Robinson looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
52. Kill.
Quick throw, finds him out right. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. That's them 17 yards on 4th down. It gets them the first.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Get set, get set. Yellow.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And they'll pitch it out to him. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 16.
Yellow. Here we go. Yellow.
Third and long, Purdy. Lost control of another one. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Brings up 4th down.
Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
61-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
You got the job done, Kate. That one is good. Now I think we all ask the question that they're probably asking on the headsets. With 1 timeout remaining, will they try an onside kick? Or do you rely on your defense and try to pin them deep?
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Black. Red, 38. Set.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Into the second level past the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
5 yards.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Ready?
They'll run here on first down. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Give him 9 on that run. They've got third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Black 40.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is to throw. Brought in right side. They find Sards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.